We are live, or we are going live. Welcome. Kate Evans is in the house. Looking amazing today in her absolutely gorgeous red $1 million dress. Kate, awesome to have you here. I'm just going to also hit record in Zoom. I think we are recording in Zoom. Amazing. And we're live streaming straight into my private page on Facebook. Yes, we are. We're all in the right places and spaces. So welcome, Kate. I'm going to change the view as well so that we actually can see you. Amazing. Hopefully you'll be able to be seen. Just getting all the tech organized. We've got you. Yes. We're here. We are ready. We are live. So I'm super excited to have you here today to talk about all things amazing, business, family, money. And I would love to introduce you to Facebook. And this is Kate Evans that we've got here today. And Kate is a hypnotherapist, mindset mentor, and passive investor, which is really, really exciting. And Kate helps support women with all of these things. And the passive part of it is very, very interesting. And I myself am super excited to be able to learn more about that and to be guided more in the direction of all of that. So welcome, Kate. I would love for you to share a little bit about yourself to start with. Please tell us a little bit about your business and your family and whatever it is that you'd love to share. Who are you? And let's dive into this.
Yeah, girl. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be on here. You guys, Jess is the freaking best. Oh my gosh, she's just phenomenal. If you don't know that already, you will soon find out and get addicted like I am. She's so fun. But yeah, like she was saying, I'm a hypnotherapist, a mindset mentor, and a passive investor and an affiliate marketer. So super fun. I'm married to the man of my dreams that I manifested, and he's freaking phenomenal, is a huge supporter. I could not do any of this without him. And I also have a little 3-year-old son. I'm young, I'm in my 20s, and I set the intention when I was 16 years old that in my 20s, I would be doing what successful people in their 40s are doing. And I'm definitely doing that. Woo! And so what I am very skilled at is helping my clients to turn on or off any emotion in seconds so they don't have to rely on coaches or therapists. And I really just do that through hypnotherapy, energetic mind management, and active manifestation. So my services provide absolute miracles for my clients who are ready for massive change. And I really just believe that the cream always rises to the top, like my phenomenal father has taught me my whole life. And I really feel called to help those that have been sex trafficked. I come from a beautiful family line of pioneers, people that do things differently, people that literally sacrifice their lives for freedom. And I don't let a day go by without living my life out of honor for those that have gone before me. So I'm on a mission to influence $1 billion in donations to end sex trafficking by 2035. So yeah, I'm excited about that. But ultimately I right now, I really help women live in their dream lives now and be in passive investment opportunities to free up some space in their nervous system so they can really focus on what they want to do. And I feature those on my mastermind. So yeah, it's a no-brainer working with Jess because she's the one that's like helped me unlock all of this too. So
my goodness, Kate, you are absolutely amazing. And I think the first time I saw you, I just was drawn to you and just wanted to help you because I really could see into the potentiality of everything that you had inside of you. You're just very, very naturally gifted in terms of the energetics of wealth creation and your connection to God. It is the foundation of you. And so, when we work with the energetics of wealth creation and our connection to God, I saw that you already had those foundations like in place. So I knew that if you signed up to work with me, that things were going to move forward very, very rapidly.
Yeah.
And I could see that all you needed was help in terms of being support, someone to mentor you, hold your hand, guide you, and teach you some strategy, show you the way. This is what you need to do step by step by step.
1000%, Jess.
Yeah, yeah. And I love how passionate you are about giving back. You know, this is another part of you that, you know, is just so beautiful, and it just is divine because you're very passionate about giving back. And, you know, we need more women in the world that are, you know, here for the right reasons, that are wanting to give back, and that are, you know, coming from that place of, you know, community. And service. And, you know, I love that about you. I'm excited that you are in your 20s and, you know, you're diving into the depths of you know, and you've gone all in. I'm so excited about that because I'm 44 this year, and, you know, really getting started, and, you know,
day over 20. I mean, come on.
The more women that we can get working on themselves and really, you know, accessing those parts of themselves that have, you know, fallen asleep, and claiming their wealth, and learning the strategies, you know, of how to actually get out there and be seen and take up space, and how to support others. The younger that women can do this, you know, the better it's going to be for the whole world. Yeah. So yeah. I'm just so excited for you.
And I think all those women are really already here, and a lot of women that follow you too, they're already here. It's just actually unlocking and awakening to that. Yeah. So I think we just need more women to unlock it, awaken it, and then share it.
Yeah. And to say yes as well, you know, and today we're going to be asking you some questions to really help others, because I know how difficult it was for me to say yes to the next big iteration. You know, it takes a lot of courage. And so there's a lot of women out there that'll be watching this, wanting to say yes to the next iteration, wanting to say yes to what they know, where soul is calling them and leading them. But it's so uncomfortable. It's so scary. There's so much perceived risk, you know, and our programming has told us, no, that we, you know, stay safe, you know, stay over here where it's safe and we know it, and it's, you know,
because it's easier. But is it really easier?
Yeah, exactly. So, Kate, I'd love to know how things were for you in life, business, and money before we met. What were things like for you before we met?
Man, life was crazy. I had actually really struggled with my relationship with my husband for a while, and we were just kind of joking the other day. It was like we were so madly in love, but like maybe they spelled it wrong. It was like mad and in love.
I can relate to that.
It was like, holy cow, we went through some rough patches. And kind of around the time when I started feeling like I was ready for a mentor, my relationship with him has just like really blossomed. And we still work on things on a daily basis. But yeah, and you know, like I was just wanting to spend more time with my 3-year-old son. Like, you know, I can give him all the quality time. I know how to do that, but wanting to spend more time with him was what I was really looking for. And, you know, financially speaking, like it was a struggle, right? You know, most months I was just making about $5,000, and super grateful for that 5,000. But like when you have a soul mission and a calling that needs to go global, $5,000 does not cut it at all. Doesn't work. But yeah, does that answer your question? I feel like maybe I missed one of those points.
Yeah. So what was some of did you have like a moment that was like a breakdown moment where it was just like, this is, you know, non-negotiable. I'm not going to continue to live my life like this. Was there like a level of frustration? Was there, you know, a moment where you broke down, where you hit rock bottom? what was that moment of frustration or rock bottom where you really, you know, went into the depths of maybe dark night of the soul and was like, well, I've got to make some changes here. I've got to reassess this. What was that moment for you?
Yeah. Well, I remember one night specifically, and I was actually living in a different place. I was living in an apartment. We weren't in our dream home. It all happened so quickly. And I just sat in prayer and I was just like asking God for help because, you know, time was a ticking, right? I have things to do before I hit 30.
Yeah.
And I just kind of took an inventory of my life and was like, man, I thought I'd be doing so much better by now. And although I'm so grateful where my life is, like, you know, God, like Heavenly Father, like, please help me know what the next steps are. And I clearly saw in my mind this vision, and it was like a puzzle, and there were 4 pieces to it. And the final 4th piece was I needed a spiritual mentor. And when I was like, I don't know, like spiritual mentor, I'm like, where am I going to get that? I don't know where I'm going to get that. But like, I know that I need to do this, especially because I started to feel in my job, like I was able to make some high ticket sales, but I was wanting to help the company craft higher ticket offers to help the company as a whole. And I just kept getting a no at every round. And I was like, you know, I gotta be able to like take this and go create my own high ticket offers and like serve people how I feel like the earth needs to be served. And yeah, I think that was really my dark night of the soul, and it was hard because it meant, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna have to freaking stretch financially, physically, mentally, spiritually, all of it.
Yeah. What was the absolute defining moment that made you change? Like, what was that absolute defining moment where you were like, I've got to sign up with Jess. I've got to invest. I've got to change. What was that defining moment for you?
Well, I will say this much, because I'm very like spiritually in tune, if you would. As soon as I saw your Facebook profile picture, Jess, that's when I was like, oh my gosh. And it's funny too, because I was actually trying, you know, quote unquote, trying not to be on Facebook and social media because I kept buying things. I kept purchasing programs or whatever, trying to find a solution. And at that point in time, like I saw your profile picture and I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't add her as a friend because I know I'm going to buy something from her. I thought that to myself, but I was like, you know, I just felt tapped on the shoulder like you always talk about. So I added you as a friend. And then
it's really interesting that you say that too, because I really saw you as well. Like I really saw you. So it was like you chose me. I also chose you.
Yep.
Like I was like, yes, like this woman is as a yes. Like I feel a spark in my soul. When I see your posts on Facebook, when I think about working with you, I'm excited. I knew 100% that if you signed up with me, I knew 100% that we were gonna get you moving and grooving. And I knew that there were going to be changes really, really quickly.
Yep. And I think that's also why I signed up with you, Jess, is because you showed more belief in me. I'm going to cry. You showed more belief in me than I had in myself. And I hadn't paid for anything from you.
Yeah, because it was there. I saw it. I saw the expanded version of you.
Yeah. I took inventory of all the people that were in my life. This is something that I do every 6 months.
Wow.
I take inventory, and I actually have like a whole system that I do called Kingdoms of Relationships.
Wow.
Everybody in my life, and then I think of like, who are those people that I feel connected to, but that aren't actually in my life right now. And you were like one of the only people that I felt like actually believed in me and that supported me. And so obviously from that point, it's a no-brainer, right? You always want to work with people that believe in you.
Oh, absolutely. And this reminds us too that it only takes one. If we've got one solid person in our life that absolutely backs us. And that's why we're coaches, right? I decided to be a coach because I felt so unsupported throughout my whole life, right from the get-go. I didn't have that solid person, you know, supporting me. And so I wanted to be that solid supporter for women, because I knew that just by having one solid supportive person, you know, it would have meant that I wouldn't have been an alcoholic. It would have meant that I wouldn't have been in suicidal ideation for over 15 years. It would have meant that I wouldn't have done all of those ridiculous things that I did. But I realized that I had to go through all of that in order to be unsupported, because I get to now give the gift of support, right? Because I was given the gift of not being supported. So, you know, it's all a gift. But, you know, this is where we're reminded that just how powerful it is to have a powerful woman in our corner, and we be that powerful woman for others. It's absolutely game changing. I mean, just that alone, without all of the strategy, without all of the things that we talk about in the coaching, just that supportive, constant person alone, you know, it absolutely changes the game.
And here's the thing too, Jess, like you look at your history, and that's a whole nother reason why I chose you. I mean, look at what happened with your Facebook account. Look what's happened in your relationships. Look what's happened with your health. Yeah. Look what's happened with your finances. I mean, girl, like you are living the life that soul-led female entrepreneurs want to live, and you are leading that. And like, you know, cheers to you, seriously.
Thank you. Thank you. And I mean, this is why I do it, because I want to pave the way for people like you, Kate. You know, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. For me, excuse me, it would be pointless, you know. And in the beginning, when I healed, when I was like, all right, well, you know, I've got to make some changes here. I've got to, you know, heal myself from, you know, my autoimmune disease. I've got to, you know, give up drinking. I definitely need to give up smoking. Like every part of myself internally and externally was a mess, you know, and I dedicated myself in service to others. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to achieve it, because just to do it for myself, there wasn't enough purpose behind that. There wasn't enough driving force. But because I was like, right, I'm going to heal myself, and then I'm going to take it to stage. I'm going to take it to the world. I'm going to guide others. I'm going to teach others. Now we've got the magic. Now we've got the potency. Now we've got something that we can play with, you know? And this is why I want to be really wealthy. I want to be and help women become a steward of wealth for themselves. I'm really passionate about this, so that we can place the wealth into the hands of other women that are light workers, healers, women that are salt of the earth, you know, because our money, it just comes through us, you know, and then we distribute it to other beautiful humans. Like, you know, my money comes through me, and it goes to my beautiful digital marketing manager, Kate Martin, who is like an absolutely gorgeous, sovereign woman, divine soul of the earth, and to Nicole Rowan, who is my business consultant, you know. And how amazing is it that, you know, that we get to distribute that money into the hands of people who have their hearts and their souls in the right places and spaces. I mean, like even our chiropractor, we love and adore our chiropractors. Like we talk about them all the time. I'm there every second week. My husband's there every second week. The kids are there, you know, and so we formed a real relationship, and, you know, we spend thousands of dollars at our chiropractor, and we love it because they're such great humans. You know, the whole franchise is amazing. TLC, you know, it's healing people, and we love to be able to distribute the money that comes through us, you know, into the hands of all of these beautiful people that are helping create the new earth. I mean, that's what it's really all about, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Next question. What other programs and courses, Kate, did you invest in before you signed up for my high-end mastermind program?
Yeah, great question. So I did do Dennis Parker's hypnotherapy certification program, and that was absolutely phenomenal. I really took that, and I've been one of his top students, and I'm taking what he taught me because he just recently passed away, and he found out all of these techniques to turn on and off emotions within seconds, and I'm taking that worldwide. And that was amazing, but the business aspect of it was not tailored to the now.
Yeah.
For my age group. And like, to the point of bringing it global, right?
Yeah.
So I was looking for something that was like that. I've also done other programs like coaching for sales, which was cool and all, but like I couldn't afford at the time to like make the monthly payment. So it was something that like it just didn't end up working out because I didn't get like immediate results, unfortunately. And I've done like other programs with mindset and real estate, XYZ, all these different things. And like, I've always gotten results, but sometimes it takes me a while, and the while sometimes is gunky and it's hard. Right.
Yeah. So. Yeah, exactly. What were the immediate wins, Kate, that you received financially, emotionally, spiritually, in terms of your relationship? What were the immediate wins that you received when you signed up to work with me? Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, if you could name off like that list, I'm going to start with financially speaking. Yeah. That was like insane, because I came in with the intention, Jess, like that you're there to support me in quantum leaping. Yep. So I was like, you know what? We're going to just do it. Yep. Right. And all of a sudden I like felt that I had a $20,000 offer. I also have a $100,000 offer. And I just needed somebody that believed in me to unlock that. It was already within, but all of a sudden it's like you open the door to showing me in the mirror what I was already about, right? So I crafted that $20,000 offer and ended up closing a client on a $20,000 offer within like, I don't know, you probably remember more than I do, like a month or two or something like that, like 2 months. I was like, what the heck just happened? Like
cash received.
Yeah, cash
received. 20K in the bank. And it was like, of course, I already saw that coming through before you even signed up for the program.
Yep.
Yeah. What else have you done? What else has changed? Like what are you no longer doing now in your life?
Like financial, oh my gosh.
In terms of your job, your job. I
don't so much. Well, for one thing, like I used to complain about paying bills, but I remember watching your free like Stop Waiting to Make Money, Honey, your money blueprint series. And it was like, say you're grateful every time you pay a bill. And like, now I get grateful for that and excited for it. And so tax season came around, I was excited for it. And I was like, boom, let's do it, And so that was huge. And then also just being able to receive more. And money comes in, money comes out. It's like breathing, money comes in, money comes out. So I was able to take those sales and then I was able to deploy it into investments that now I have like a $3,000 passive investment. It pays me $3,000 every single month, which has completely replaced my 9-to-5 income, which, by the way, the spirit was right. I felt that back in October last year, something was going to change and that it was transition time. And I was let go of my job. And so all of a sudden, like the series of events just was there, like helped me transition into making so much more money, so much more impact than what I was previously doing. Yeah.
Phenomenal.
What's the next bullet point? Like finances, I feel like
emotional and spiritual and pleasure and joy in your life.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, just yesterday, I actually gifted my mom a necklace. It's a sterling silver necklace that I saw in a vision last year that I needed to get, and I ended up getting that, and I wore it on myself, but I knew it was actually meant for my mom, so I actually just gifted that to her yesterday out of symbolism, if you would, of enjoying morning times. And so, oh my gosh, her and I we'd see each other probably like twice a month.
Oh, wow.
And within the last week, like 7 days, I've seen her 5 out of the 7 days. And yeah, I don't know. Some people say that we're what's it called? Like interdependent. It's not codependent, but there's like I don't know. And some people think it's a bad thing. And I'm like, no, trust me, it's the healthiest relationship. We have so much fun together.
Oh, you guys are gorgeous. What was your mum's reaction when you gave her the gift?
She was like, Kate, are you serious? This is yours. I said, no, Mom, it's actually yours. And yeah, so I've been doing an infrared sauna and a jigging machine with her, which has been super, super fun. Amazing. And my relationship with my husband is so much better. Like, I definitely got tested, but I know from previous mindset training that, like, however you go into a situation, whether you approach it with faith or you approach it with fear, affects those around you. So when I was let go from my 9-to-5 job, I remember sitting at the bottom of these stairs in an argument, right? Because he was stressed. I was stressed too, right?
Yeah.
But I looked at him and I said, "Hun, don't you have faith?
Yeah.
Something's going to pop up and our lives are going to be blessed."
Yeah.
And here now.
Yeah. Yeah. And you manifested the departure of your job as well.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I set an intention that I was going to be gone from that job by May 1st, and it happened a month sooner, which was a huge surprise, and I didn't feel prepared for, but I actually was. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I saw that coming, and it was, such a celebration, and you transitioned from that beautifully as well. And it's been wonderful to see you getting so much enjoyment out of life.
Oh, oh my gosh, I have so much to say, but
you're amazing. You're amazing. What are the things that you love the most about the mastermind and the sessions? What really has the community and the sessions given to you?
The support and the reminder that it's spirit above strategy. And you guys, Jess, out of anybody that I've taught, has the best strategy for wealth building and generating organic leads, people that you actually want to work with, and not just some like rando person off the internet that you're like, I don't know if you're coming or going, or like, what is up? Right? Like actual legit human beings that my services are tailored to them. And that's been a huge game changer. So I've had like the most amazing human beings enter my ecosphere, paid programs, all of that. The support.
Amazing.
It's just like, it's bar none.
Amazing. I love it. And the beautiful thing is that we get to choose and we get to create whatever it is that we want. And I only work with women that I would have come and stay in my home, and that I love and adore and want to party with and hang around with. And and so it's
so much fun too.
It is like it's amazing because my clients are my best friends, and they're the people that mean, the most to me. And, I created it that way. So it's just phenomenal. So Kate, you're absolutely amazing. Congratulations on your rising, and you are only just getting started, my darling. Like, watch out, world. This woman is on the rise, and she's really here to help bring in the new earth and create change and support other women along the journey as well. That's what it's all about. And I can see you on that stage, Kate, sharing your wisdom. And
I could not have done it without your program, Jess. The Kundalini activation, the 28-day sprint, the future pacing, right? Like, what, I don't know what that's exactly called when you like picture in your mind what your life looks like 5 years, 10 years.
Timeline therapy.
Yeah, timeline therapy. Yeah. Like, it's phenomenal. So thank you.
Oh, thank you. You are just amazing, and I just absolutely love working with you. And you're only just getting started. Thanks, Kate. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.